Alright, here we go. There they go. It's too hot still at night. The phone camera goes off. So after this, you guys have 8 minutes of me putting them on and cleaning. It's real simple, but you do want to get it on point. Again, wait 6-8 months till the manufacturers start making things specific. You can see we're on the left side of the bike, right? So I set these, you see, driven races like that. It's not exactly straight because the bike is tilted. Once this is, I don't want to do it one hand, more straight is straight. So on this side, on the left side, you see the driven races going this way, like it should, like you'd be able to read it. Then when we come to the right side, you see that one going this way, driven races. How you should be able to see it. In the dark, super heat, might not be 100% both exactly lined up, but when the bike is straight, they are pretty on point. And when I mean pretty on point, I mean the lettering. That's why this one, you see, it's not straight, but once the bike is straight, this turns a little more straight. Let me know what y'all think about these grips, because I'm not feeling them. And I'm beat down, I'm sweating everywhere. But see what I'm talking about? We'll use whatever. This fits, but that's what I'm dealing with. Only right here, as far as grip, like right here. Again, look at my hand. You know, and I like to have my hand sometimes out here and sometimes close and have this to push up on. Let me know what y'all think about this. I might just keep them and do some other stuff, but there they go. From ST driven D-AXIS, man. Spools, blue, with the spacer / washer, right on point. Nothing sticking. See if you can see my finger. Probably can't. Nah. Right around there, see it? There is not even one thread coming from that side. Pretty on point. What did I use? I cleaned up with a little bit of alcohol. I used the 8 Blam, of course, hand to fit it in the grooves really, really well. Thread locker, and then I used a torque wrench. But this is a little small 1/4 joint, which this was a mistake, but whatever. So I put this one to the max, which is not even any type of 18 foot-pound or 22 foot-pound, which is kind of what the spools require on the 636 Ninja. So I figure it'd be somewhat around the same, or maybe a little lighter. But I torqued it. These are not coming off or nothing like that. And the blue looks A1. Once again, when everything gets painted again, Sgk23 project bike. As soon as I get a camera for the helmet. Next video, I'll show you all my helmets and what gloves I picked out. Peace to everyone. Alright. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a little screwdriver, a little 70% alcohol, a little paper towel. What I'm gonna do is, again, this is because the joint's dirty. If you look up under there's a bunch of dirt, all types of crap. And I'm just, this will dissolve in 10 seconds. So on and so on. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fold this part like that. And then I'm gonna put some right there and some right there like that. And then I'm gonna go like that. And I'm gonna wrap that like that. Nothing too crazy so it doesn't break. It don't leave nothing in there. And I'm just gonna run it through there. Like that. Make sure ain't nothing too crazy going on. Like that. Done. I could have brought the compressor out here. bleed through that. Again, this is not crazy necessary, but now we're gonna use some of this medium blue Loctite thread locker on the actual bolt right here. Also what I'm gonna do is clean it like that, and then use a rag, or in my case, just my shirt. Clean it up. This is what you're gonna lift your bike on. So, you know, it is a 5-minute type of job, but do it right. Number one. And number two, let me see, make sure you guys can see. I just don't want to spill it on there. Yeah, right. Let me just move this out the way. Make sure you have it done. No, everything you do, make sure you guys do a good job on it. And again, don't start rushing with mods and upgrades, because for the new models, I'm sure you guys know, you guys check out websites and it says, hey, this ain't for your bike. Sometimes you might see stuff and it don't even go up to 2020 or something like that. Nothing too crazy, just a little bit. And then put it through. Clean any type of excess on this side. The same type of alcohol. Laying like that. Then put this part with the washer. And we're going to start doing it by hand. You want to kind of just find the thread and easily, if it snugs or anything, pull back. And the bike is slanted, so keep that in mind when you're doing it. It's an 8mm joint. Doing it by hand all the way. Then I want to make sure this is going to be like that. Forgive me under my crazy glasses or nothing. And now let me find a view. It should be right here. I think it's a 6 actually yeah. Keep that how you want it. Again, I gotta wear glasses, family. Make sure you got that. Like that for me. That thing's about straight. And then make it. See, I don't like that. I want that around there. Like that. I want that around there. Hold it. See? So we're gonna have it around there. Like that. Like that. I like how that's there, right there. Keep that there. There. Oh, there we go. Now we can torque it. Yeah. one of these. Then we're gonna use a torque wrench. Put this joint to the max. And there it is. Whew. I think it should look okay. Little spools. And there they go. Let me see, hold on. Alright, we're gonna get to it. Funny thing, I never knew I could turn on that light. So hopefully the phone doesn't die by using the light from the phone. So let me set this up real quick. I think we okay right there. I'm just gonna bring it down and I'm gonna move it. I'm just gonna move the bike back a little bit so I have some more room. And we're gonna get to that right there. The bike is dirty. I should have washed it and all that, but I just put on some spools. We're just gonna clean that area up real quick. Let me just move this joint back. Which side has better lighting, or which side would look better to install one of them. On this side, probably right there. Oh, here, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do this one. And I'm gonna try to, focus on that. This is a 5-minute jump off, but I'm gonna clean that area real quick. Since again, you guys want to make sure that wait and give it some time for the manufacturers to make the parts. I know a lot of these joints and these parts that I'm gonna be putting on here in a year, they're gonna be a lot better ones. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for, companies like TST and stuff like that to come out with that whole slider setup. So what I'm doing is I'm putting the engine slider right there. Now, outside of the cover, slider right there. Then the frame sliders gonna come out through there. Then obviously front, back, we switching cabs, painting. Same with this side, right? On the clutch side, sliders with the bracket right there, bam, outside of the frame sliders and caps. I'm gonna show you guys the grip right now so you guys see. But hold on, let me put some kerosene on this real quick to clean. Alcohol, matter of fact, be a lot better. Stuff here, a lot of stuff that's needed, just like that. Just to clean it up, because it's just dirty. You probably want to clean your bike up. You feel me? When you do stuff like this. And bam, that's it. You probably use like a toothpick or something, a little screwdriver, run it through there just in case there's some dirt or something like that. And Here they go. Okay, so make sure the camera's on deck. So I'm around here. I'm around there. All right, so blam. Pull these out. It's gonna have to be like that. So we want this to be pretty straight with this cotter pin. Even though this cotter pin is not straight how it should, we want that to kind of, before we, you know, we're gonna seed this, and before we tighten it all the way, we want that to be, you know, pretty straight on there. It does come with a little washer, you know. This is not one that has like a nut on the back, you know, which again, later on, most likely, I'm gonna take these off and put some other ones on, you know, just because these, you know, were fresh.